Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the collective needs to hear about this person and this connection, their possible thoughts, feelings, intentions, actions for the collective, please. We have the 8 of Wands. Let's see what other messages are coming through. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please, about this person and this connection? And the Queen of Cups. We'll grab one more card and then we'll start talking about the message that's coming through. What other messages does the collective need to hear today, please? And we have Temperance. Goodness gracious, guys, what a beautiful way to start this reading today. So I do feel, first of all, is that your person wants to start coming forward and talking to you, because that 8 of Wands is about communication coming from your person. And they want to tell you many things. This is about them wanting to reveal it all to you. Everything about anything and everything that they have kept hidden, that they have denied, is going to come pouring out of them, because this Queen of Cups is about how they feel about you. But back to this 8 of Wands, first of all, the 8 of Wands is about getting the situation between the two of you unstuck. And you have been very patient with your person. That is what this Temperance card is about. But I feel that this time of waiting is coming to an end, because the 8 of Wands is about sudden and swift change happening in this connection, because your person is going to reach out to you and start talking to you. Now, with this Queen of Cups being here, this tells us your person has so much deep love for you. They always have. They weren't ready for you when you came into their life, and you just kind of came at them out of nowhere, and they weren't expecting to meet someone like you. And they certainly didn't believe that someone like you would want to stick around to be with them. But they have these deep feelings of love for you. They also see you as someone who's very nurturing, very loving, very caring, very giving, very supporting, very wise. They also know that you have a very strong intuition about you. And this is what allows you to know this person better than anyone has ever known them. But they also acknowledge, with this Temperance card being here, that the two of you share a very deep and magical and spiritual connection. And they have always felt that from the beginning, just like you guys did. Temperance is chemistry, because it is a card of alchemy. And you and your person have a very strong chemistry. You guys watching the reading, don't you? Isn't it intense between you and your person? It's always been that way, and it will be that way again, because they want to start reaching out to you, because they want to have this partnership with you when Temperance shows up. But as well, this is about building this relationship on a very solid foundation that won't crack or break or crumble ever again. And that is how your person wants to make their way back to you and do what is necessary to build this partnership with you. The Queen of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Temperance is Sagittarius. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, this can be a place of validation for you, but you do not have to be any of the signs that I call out in this reading for this reading to work for you or resonate with you. These are collective readings. They are for everyone. This is the energy, more so and more importantly, of this reading. Your person knowing the two of you have a very powerful connection. They've always known it. They've always felt it. Even if they denied it, even if they said that soulmates or twin flames didn't exist, that it was just fairy tales or whatever, they know that there is something significant in this connection between the two of you, with Temperance showing up. I feel it's also telling us your person is getting ready to test the waters, because they are on the brink here of reaching out to communicate with you. Let's see what other messages the collective needs to know. What do we need to hear, please? What is coming through? This is the Page of Cups. A message of love is coming from your person when the Page of Cups shows up. But it's also about the love that they feel for you. And they were not able to express their love for you in the past, but that is going to be so very different with that powerful Queen of Cups being here. Page of Cups is also a water sign, so that's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But with this Page of Cups as well, it tells us that your person knows that they owe you a very sincere and heartfelt apology, and that is going to be one of the first communications that they have with you, to apologize and take accountability and responsibility for their immaturity, and explaining to you why they did all of these things that brought so much chaos, confusion, and damage into your life and into this relationship. Let's see what other messages the collective needs to hear. What do we need to know, please? The Eight of Pentacles. Well, someone's definitely learned their lesson with this Eight of Pentacles showing up. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of the student. And yes, your person is definitely diligently away from you in this time of preparing for union, learning the life lessons, and having the experiences that they need right now to be able to show back up for you and be the partner who can be fully invested emotionally and spiritually in this connection between the two of you. The Eight of Pentacles tells us your person is getting it done. They are working on what they need to work through, and they need to get rid of these things that have held them back from this relationship with you by growing up. This is allowing them to become accountable and responsible to you and to this relationship, but also to themselves, which is truly what needs to happen for this person to be able to have this rock solid relationship with you that they're thinking about, that they're desiring, that they're dreaming about as well. But they're working through it because they're also listening to the divine guidance that is coming towards them. And guys, there is divine protection around this connection with your person, okay? With this Temperance card being here, especially with it being right in the middle of this top row of cards. But let's see what else. Let's see what other messages the collective needs to hear. What do we need to know, please? What is coming through? The Ace of Cups. Well, this is all about your person wanting to start over. This is all about them saying, I want to begin again, only this time my heart is definitely going to be in this relationship. This is about them wanting to start over with you. Only this time there's going to be so much love coming from your person that it might be a little bit shocking to you. But hey, that would be a great shock, right? A great change of events for your person to show up and telling you how much they love you, because that's what that Queen of Cups is all about as well. They've kept their emotions for you hidden because they didn't have this emotional maturity. But during this time that they are preparing for union, which is actually what they are working on, preparing for this union, they are gaining that emotional maturity and stability that they need. This Ace of Cups also tells us that when your person first saw you, they fell for you right away. There was no way that they could deny what they felt for you in that moment as the two of you were standing there. Now, they may have denied it to you, but within their heart and in their soul and in their head, they actually know that they felt this rush of love energy as their heart opened for you, towards you, in that time that the two of you first met each other. Let's see what other messages the collective needs to hear. What do we need to know, please? What else is coming through? What does the collective need? Well, this is the Five of Wands, and I feel that this is about your person, well, kind of like being a little unhappy with themselves, feeling their own internal conflict at the moment for how they treated you and how they treated this relationship. But this is what they need to feel because it's giving them the life lessons and experiences by teaching them that this is not how you treat someone, especially someone that you love. And they are definitely awakening to the fact that this is not how you treat someone. And they are feeling all of this internal conflict within them that they're having to work through, that they're having to heal, that they're having to release for the things that they did that brought so much damage into this connection with the two of you. Let's see what other messages we need to hear. What else is coming through? Let's see what else. This is the Three of Wands. Well, the Three of Wands is about your person definitely missing you and longing for you with a deep longing that comes from deep within their soul. But it also tells us your person is making progress, which is what you need them to do. It also tells us the wait is almost over because your person wants to as well talk about long-term goals and plans with you and where they see this relationship going, because this Temperance card is ultimately about the divine union between you and your person. See what else? Let's see what else. What else do we need to know, please? What else is coming through? The Moon. While I do feel your person is dreaming about you, they can connect to you in that 5D space and experience your energy as if you are right there next to them. But I feel as well this moon card is about some sadness and melancholy that your person feels for how they've treated you, being mad at themselves for carrying all of this remorse and this guilt and this regret with them because they know that they should have done differently. But as well, these are the teachers that your person needs to attain this Eight of Pentacles and work through the life lessons and experiences that they're having right now so that they can grow up. The moon, though, your person is dreaming about you. It also tells us that they are aware that their immaturity from the past caused them to trust and believe in their fears and their illusions, and then whatever they perceive was their shortcomings, their failings, their old emotional wounds that they've been dragging around with them, and all of these other things that are illusions. Getting rid of all of them, that is part of this life lesson that your person is having. Like this figure here on this card, holding that hammer, bashing away at all of those illusions and issues and fears and insecurities and self-doubts and low self-esteem and everything else during this time that they are away from you, because this is exactly what they're supposed to be doing. But as well with this moon, it supports this Three of Wands very much, because this is about your person longing for you and missing for you. And there is this sense of melancholy and perhaps sadness about them. And you guys may be feeling some of that as well right now, especially as we are in the holiday time and we are really desiring for our person to reach out and communicate with us. And it is possible, guys, because this is about things speeding up. Okay, it is possible for some of you to receive this communication from your person, but they also want to express to you their gratitude for your patience and your unconditional love for them by giving them the time and space that they need to work through the issues that have held them back. I feel as well with this moon, it tells us that your person was hiding things from you, and I feel that what they were hiding was their feelings. Hiding all of these things within them that have caused the damage to their soul and to their psyche and everything else. And they want to share and express all of this with you. It's going to come pouring out of them as they start making their way towards you. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? What do we need to hear? Well, this is the Knight of Cups. This is definitely someone that's going to come towards you and tell you how they feel about you. The Knight of Cups is very romantic. The Knight of Cups is someone who follows their heart instead of listening to all of that fear that is in their head. This is about your person following their heart on their journey towards you because their heart is leading them back to you. Like this Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups is also a water sign. That is so interesting, guys. We have water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and we have Sagittarius. That is so very interesting for this reading today, although we have some cards on the bottom that we're going to look at real quick as well. The Knight of Cups is someone who talks about love. It also confirms communication coming from your person, because all knights communicate. Your person wanting to talk to you about how they feel, about what's been going on with them, opening their heart, telling you how they feel, expressing romantic feelings of love to you, and backing all of that up with their actions as well, because the Knight of Cups is very romantic. Someone who will have sweet romantic things that they do for you all the time just because they love you. But also someone who can be emotionally vulnerable and expressive. We have Justice on the bottom, and Justice tells us that this story between you and your person is far from being finished. You have a soul contract with this person for this lifetime and every lifetime actually, and there is more to come. There's more to your story, and your person knows that there's unfinished business, but also they are acknowledging that when they return, they are going to be truthful. They're going to be authentic and real with you, because this Justice figure carries the sword of truth and these scales. As those scales are balanced, and your person knows that things between the two of you got way out of balance when you were spending time together before, they're going to be more loving, giving, caring towards you, as you have always been towards them, being nurturing, being compassionate, being generous with their love, their devotion, their affection. And that as well is the energy of this Knight of Cups and Queen of Cups that is all over this reading. There is so much love. This reading is actually about a lot of love here, guys. The Fool, well, okay. The Fool shows up quite a bit, guys, and it actually makes sense that the Fool shows up so much for these readings because I feel that it tells us, first of all, that your person feels foolish for how they acted. They're embarrassed and they're ashamed and perhaps humiliated by how they treated you. But it also tells us they want to start over, and they are very much like that Eight of Wands, getting ready to jump in, take the plunge, and take this leap of faith and this giant step towards you to get things moving and grooving again. Also, the Fool is ruled by the planet Uranus, the planet of surprises. So guys, anything can shift and change here. In the blink of an eye, your person can pick up that phone and hit that send button and be connected to you. The other thing I forgot to mention is Justice is ruled by Libra. We also have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups, you are on your person's mind. They are thinking about you all the time. Not only dreaming about you at night, but also dreaming about you during the day, daydreaming, envisioning what this life would look like. But also with this Seven of Cups being here, they are saying that they envision this future with you. But not only that, that they know that they made bad decisions and poor choices in the past concerning you in this connection because they had clouded judgment, because they were focused on the illusions instead of following their heart. But they're going to be following their heart, therefore the illusions are going to be gone. The Knight of Swords. Well, this is about communication for sure, because the Knight of Swords is air of air. The Knight of Cups is air of water. This is about your person reaching out to communicate with you. This is someone who's going to be decisive in terms of taking action. Now, I like that the Knight of Swords and Knight of Cups are right on top of each other, guys, because that tells us so much. It tells us that your person is going to stop following their fears and their insecurities that are in their head, and they are going to be following what is in their heart, and that is what is leading them back to you. But also I feel it tells us that your person is going to be more in alignment with what is going on in their heart instead of always being in their head, or that there's going to be a much better balance, and that makes sense as well with that Justice card. There's going to be a much better balance for your person in terms of their head and their heart, which is going to be a much better relationship dynamic between the two of you as well, because the Knight of Swords is also a very good communicator, and you need this person to be a good communicator with you, especially if they've been ghosting you and blocking you and all of that other nonsense that you have been dealing with them during the time that you have been away from each other. But they're going to be communicating their love for you as well. That was what first came out in this reading today. Realization. Well, this card comes with number 3, if anyone resonates with number 3. And I feel that this is telling us that your person has had and received many realizations. They've had a lot of breakthroughs. They see things now with much greater clarity than they did before, because they have been listening to their guidance, and they have been doing the life lessons and having the experiences that they need to work through their brokenness, which is what you need them to do. Because basically what it's saying is they're growing up because they know that they have needed to grow up. And that is what is happening for your person during the time that you are in this disconnect, which we prefer to call preparing for union. The Wolf Moon. Hunger. Okay, guys, I think the Wolf Moon might be coming. I'm not really sure when it is. But all I can think of every time I see this card is hungry like a wolf. And guess what? I actually know who sang that song. That was Duran Duran. Yay, one for me. I got one right. Maybe 2. Anyway, so I do feel that this tells us your person has a hunger for you. They desire you. But as well, the wolf, you know, the wolves mate for life, right? And I feel that this is what your person is saying. They want the same kind of connection with you. They want to mate for life, and they want to spend their life with you. And that is why they are making their way back to you, so the two of you can build a stable partnership and relationship with each other. But there is this longing for you, this yearning for you. Yeah, this Three of Wands. They're hungry for you. This is a yearning. This is a desire, a howling at the moon kind of like loneliness and sadness that your person is feeling for you at the moment. But they know the only way that they can resolve that is to reach out to you and start talking and getting these lines of communication flowing. But that is how this reading started. But I got to tell you guys, there is so much love in this reading. All of these love cards are all over it. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What is coming through? What do we need to hear for this reading today? I fell in love with you the moment we met. Yes, we talked about this, guys. That is that Ace of Cups. Your person did fall in love with you the moment that you met, and they felt that heart chakra opening moment as they stood there looking at you, and it has never gone away. They may have denied it. They may have tried to shut it down. They may have tried to run from it. But all in all, they can't, because the love for you is still very present here in this reading, and they're going to be telling you how they feel about you also. I want us to live together. Well, yes, they do see a future with you, and it could be about domestic partnership. It could also be about marriage, though, because that Knight of Cups energy is all about the love, all about the romance, all about the getting married and everything else as well. With that Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups energy is very much about a loving matrimonial partnership. Let's see what else we need to know. But I also understand that not everyone needs to get married or wants to get married. So however you guys decide to move this relationship forward is up to the two of you. My love for you is everlasting. Yes, their love for you is everlasting. It is an endless love. It is an internal love that is here between you and your person. And they actually know this so much. They've always felt this love for you. And they have always known that the two of you belong together. And that makes so much sense because they're able to see and understand now with so much more clarity and understanding about you and about this relationship because of this realization card. They get it. They know it. They understand it. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? I've moved forward on my spiritual path. Well, hallelujah for that. Hallelujah, someone is seeing the light. Yay, and I do feel they are actually moving forward on their spiritual path, because that is what that Temperance card is all about, as well as the Fool. The Fool is someone who is on their spiritual journey. It's just that your person wants to continue this journey with you. The Fool is someone who is making a major decision, a major life choice here. And I feel that this is your person making this major life choice to build this relationship with you. That is what they're saying here. And they want to continue this journey with you. And that is part of their plan. And this is what they're going to do because they know that the two of you belong together. They always have, and they are saying that the two of you share something so very special. And if it wasn't for you, you guys watching the reading, and your unconditional love and your patience and everything else, your person would not be able to move forward on this spiritual path. They wouldn't be making the changes that they need to make right now, because you have to consider as well that they see you as someone who is a major catalyst for change in their life. And they love you so much for giving them this time to work through their stuff so that they can show up for you and be this better partner for you. Open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. Well, that is all about that Knight of Cups. Someone with an open heart, someone who's going to be vulnerable, someone who's going to be receptive, someone who's going to be telling you how they feel, someone who actually knocks those walls down that have been surrounding their heart and letting you in. This is going to be the energy of your person as they come back into your life, because they are following their heart. And as they are following their heart, it is leading them to you, because your person knows that no one else will ever meet or satisfy them the way that you do. By meet, I mean meet the bar that you have set in this person's mind and in their heart and in their soul. Your person knows that no one else can get anywhere near to this beautiful connection of love and this spiritual connection other than you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What is coming through? Blowing kiss. Well, this is about unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, and affection returned. And that actually makes sense with so much that we've got on this reading today, guys. This is about the unconditional love that is here between you and your person. And that comes definitely with this Temperance card. That is the unconditional love. This is about the spiritual connection. Whether you are soulmates or twin flames, please just take it as it resonates. But your person knows that they need to give back to you. And that is this Justice card. Equal give and take, giving and receiving. It is about this reciprocity and fairness in this relationship. Your person returning all of the affection and all of the love and all of the compassion, understanding, and generosity that you have always shown them. This is going to be how they will rebuild this relationship with you. They are going to do what is necessary because they're not going to want to be without you again. They are growing up. They are getting their act together. They are figuring things out, and they are making things happen because they are getting the life lessons that they need. Now, they've probably chosen to do it the hard way, but that was their choice. They're still getting them, and that is what the point is. But they are hungry for you. They are longing for you, and they are missing you like crazy. But the love for you, this love that your person feels for you, is such a strong, soul deep love here. And they know that they have to do something about rebuilding this relationship. And this is the actions that they're going to take. This reading started with your person coming forward with an expression of love. This Page of Cups is a message of love. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords are also cards of communication coming from your person. Because the wait is almost over. Things are going to start speeding up because your person wants to come back to you because they see that there is this strong potential between the two of you to build a beautiful and lasting partnership. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.